Yes team, what is up? Welcome to Motosumo. My name is Ben P and I'm your Motosumo instructor. I'm here in the studio in London. I'm one of our UK based instructors. Saying what's up, saying welcome, saying let's do this. You've got your fast and fun class. But before we get into that, I want to talk to you lot who are doing the on-demand. If you're doing the on-demand right now, making sure team, you're jumping on to one of our live classes soon, because that is when we get to chat to you, that is when we get to speak to you, that is when we get to keep you accountable, and that's when we get to use these emojis to chat to each other. Yo, what's up? Just like Kay here and me can chat away. Cool team, now that we've got over that, I want to talk to you about our fast and fun. Yes, Kay? Our fast and fun is basically our sort of high intensity interval class. It's our class that's there to sometimes go fast, to sometimes go heavy, but it's sort of that high intensity one in which we go for it, pull it back, go for it. It's all about those intervals. So we've got lovely little rounds, we've got short ones, we've got slightly longer ones, but I'm gonna get into it straight away, team. We're gonna start the way we always do by bringing it down to that resistance 0. So knock off all resistance, so no one's got any resistance on, and then I want you to just add a tiny little bit. Ooh, getting that foot in. That is your resistance 1, team, and that is where we all begin. So we're all aligned together in that resistance 1. It's basically like you're on a flat road. So you're not going downhill, you're not going uphill. It's nice and flat, and we just start getting our legs moving. Now that you've got that, let's all start in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Once again, Kay, what's up? Welcome. You're my dream team today. That's what we like. Cool, before we get into anything, I just wanted to talk to you about your resistance and your cadence. Your resistance is basically the weight underfoot, or basically how heavy it is. Now, every time we add a bit of resistance on, it's like we're going more and more uphill. So that incline is increasing every time we add a little bit of resistance. So, this is your resistance 1, like a flat road. Your resistance 4, which is your heaviest one, is also your steepest one. And we're gonna build that up, and we're gonna go through it during these warm-ups. We're gonna go through it during this. You can sort of play around with it as we go through, team. Your cadence, on the other hand, is the thing at the bottom of your screen. That is your speed. So there's 2 things we concentrate on mainly, your speed and your resistance. Now your speed or your cadence is measured in RPM. So if you look at the bottom of your screen, that number is your RPM, your revolutions per minute. The higher that number goes, the faster you're going. The lower the number goes, the slower you're going, and so on and so forth. We got that. Once that's sorted, we can get into it. So we're gonna go for our first little push pace. We're just gonna hit those 90s. 90 to 100 for 30 seconds only. Lovely and easy. To break you in, we go 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lovely, Kay. Straight in it. Oh my gosh, Kay's really going for it. Take it a bit easier at the beginning, we're just getting into it. I know you're getting excited here. We just want to build up into it. 3, 2, 1. Rest there, nice. As I'm saying, we're just getting into it. Let's go for that again. Let's add 5 onto that RPM than what you did before. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Trying to almost push it into those hundreds. We don't need to go too mad at the beginning now. Even though, Kay, I know you want you to. I know you want to. We don't need to quite yet. 10 seconds. You have 3, and 2, and 1. Rest there. Now we go again. Now we add another 5 onto that RPM. Maybe pushing high hundreds, or maybe even that red zone. We go 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. As we come into that new track, I want you giving me that speed, even though that music's drop. I don't want your energy to. Okay, now you can hit that red zone for me if you want to. Woo! There it is. 3, 2, 1. Coming out there. Little break. Only short break. And we go for that again. Red zone. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Enough of resistance 1 for now. Let's start taking it up. So we're gonna go for a 1 minute sort of section, 30 seconds in resistance 1, 30 seconds in resistance 2. So we're gonna work with that little change. Starting in 3, 2, 1. You wanna start in those hundreds, 100 to 110. 100 to 110. And when we get halfway through this, you add on that resistance. And we head into that resistance 2. Add resistance 2. Remember, it's as if you're adding that little bit of incline on. It's only a little bit for the moment, so it's not mad heavy. But obviously that number, that cadence is going to drop down. So I want you to try to hold it in those 90s. Ten seconds. You got 3, 2, 1. Little rest there. We're going to do that again. So drop it down for me. Back to resistance 1. And as you jump up, nothing changes with the form, nothing changes with the technique. You just push on. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Remember, form, elbows in, back nice and straight, pushing that chest through. Shoulders, roll back, just like this. Oh, loving that pace, Kay. Six seconds. Resistance 2. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now we go up from between resistance 2 and 3. So we're going to stay in resistance 2 now, and we do this twice. 30 seconds resistance 2, up to that 30 seconds in resistance 3. This is when it starts getting a little bit tougher. This is where it starts getting a little bit trickier. We go for this. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Resistance 2 right now, so 90s. 90s is definitely manageable. Ten seconds time. You're gonna add on your resistance up to that resistance 3. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice, 10 seconds there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little break. Starting to get a bit tougher now. Bring it back down, resistance 2. Same thing again, pushing on. 90 to 100, then about 85 to 95. 3, 2, 1. Back in. Up to resistance 3. 3, 2, 1. First 10 minutes in the bag. 20 to go with me. Oh, this is a big tune. Love this one. 3, 2, 1. A little rest. Now we go 3 to 4. This is when we start working hard. 30 seconds resistance 3, 30 seconds resistance 4. We're gonna do the first one all sat down. Ready for this, Kay? Feeling strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Three, 2, 1, stay sat down. Three, 2, 1. Okay, those numbers are bang on. You want to sort of be holding between that 70 and 80 mark in that resistance 4, because that is the stiffest, that is the sort of steepest we go today. Next one we're going to do, we're going to go into standing up. So resistance 3, and then we go into that standing up bit. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Resistance 4, standing up, hitting those 60s. 3, 2, 1. Okay, go with me. I'm gonna give you a 30-second break after this. It's been kind of non-stop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Resistance 2. How are we feeling? Oh, I've just dumped you straight in the deep end there. Resistance 2. We're gonna hit our first race of the class now. I do my races in resistance 2, because that means you can get some real speed in there, but there's enough to sort of hold on to it. Okay, so you're gonna put a big number on the board. I'm gonna give you a decent break after this. It's only 1 minute, but as fast as you can. Resistance 2, not resistance 1. We go for this, in. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Look at those numbers, Kay. Okay, maybe adding a bit more resistance. You should absolutely not be getting into the 140s or 150s in resistance 2. I don't think you're in resistance 2. Adding on some resistance. There we go, that's more like it. Just want to keep it fair, you know? Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest there. So good. The reason I say that, okay, it's just safety-wise. If your legs are going mad quickly, it gets a bit dangerous, you know, a bit out of control. So just want to keep you nice and safe. Anyway, remember that number? Loving that, 705. You beat me. You beat me. So that's something. We're going to go down to resistance 1. I'm going to play with a bit of resistance 1 here. So we're going to do 90 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. 3 rounds of this. Your first minute is always in resistance 1. And that's what you need to know. 90 seconds of work, 30 seconds rest times 3. We go for this, starting in resistance 1. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So your first minute is always a nice little speed section in resistance 1. Now you should be able to get into that red zone. Here we go. So resistance 1 here, K. Now you can push that speed up a little bit. Now we're sort of aiming between 110 and 120, or 105 and 115. Now what happens in the 60 seconds is always going to add on some resistance. So in your first one, which is happening in about 15 seconds, we're going to go up to resistance 2. And all you need to do is try to maintain as much of the speed as you can. Resistance 2, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. And you're naturally going to slow down a bit, but this is only resistance 2, so I want you to hold on to this. Remember, you've got a 30-second break. Four, 3, 2, 1. Back down to resistance 1 for me, okay? Taking that little break, taking that little breather for me. We go again. 1 minute resistance 1, then we add some resistance. Okay. We go for this in 8 seconds. 4, yes, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Resistance 1. About 105 to 120. Three rounds of this, remember, Kay. How you doing though? You feeling good? You going strong with me? You've been smashing these numbers out. That's what we like. Another 30 seconds here. Now, Kay, this round, we got to resistance 3. So you're gonna go straight from resistance 1 to 3. And same as before, I want you to try to hold as much of the speed as you can. Now it's gonna be a lot more difficult than holding the speed in resistance 2. But that's the challenge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resistance 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30-second rest. Head that back down to resistance 1 for me. One more of those. That was tough, wasn't it, okay? I bet you can guess what the next one is. 1 minute in resistance 1, 30 seconds in resistance 4. This is when it gets tough. We got this. You and me. Plus some fun. Also, final 10 minutes. Purple zone. Let's do this. We go in through resistance 1, 2, 1. Let's go.
type. Somehow I wanna know all about you.
10 seconds, resistance 4. We're gonna stay sat down. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be tough. 3, 2, 1. Add on.
We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in
10 seconds.
your eyes tells me that you want me. You know my loving. We come alive
4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Yeah, that was tough, wasn't it? Come down to resistance 2 for me. Keep those legs going. Oh, that one was probably tougher than I thought it was going to be. 10 seconds. Back in. 3, 2. I haven't told you what we're doing. We're doing a race. Sorry, I got excited. 1 minute race. Let's aim for those numbers again. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I got very excited then. Have to forgive me. Oh, loving those numbers, Kay. Fifteen seconds. Oh, I was going for a little overtake then. Oh, nice K. Your score was basically the same. I was creeping up on you 15 meters away. That's mad. Little finisher now. 45 seconds away, 15 seconds rest, going up all of the resistances. Starting in resistance 1. We go for this. 3, 2, 1, speed. 45 seconds away, 15 seconds rest, going up all your resistances. So red zone in this. Come on, Kay. I know you got speed in you. Four, 3, 2, 1. 15-second rest. Resistance 2. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go again. 45. Nice, K. Hold that, hold that, hold that. Coming into our last track as well. Oh, four more. It's gotta be. 3, 2, 1. Okay, talk to me. How you feeling? 2 left. 2 intervals left. Resistance 3. I know, K. I'm with you. We go in. Resistance 3. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Want to hold about 85 to 95. Final 2. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Resistance 4. We're gonna stand it up, Kay. We're gonna stand it up. 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Final 45 seconds. Get it in those. 70s. You got 20 seconds. Let's go! Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unreal. Now's the time we breathe. That was quite something. Let's just chill out, let's just reflect. Kay, let me know you're doing good. Let me know you're still there. Use this time to breathe. Kay, you absolutely smashed that. That was unreal. Oosh. One hand on your chest, one hand on your stomach. You want to breathe into your stomach, not your chest. Gently roll those shoulders back for me as well. Cool, we're gonna stand it up. Push your heels down. Push those hips back. Nice, really wiggling into that, getting into the hamstring, the calf and everything on that front leg. 3, 2, 1, spin around the other way. Getting into that. Nice. 3, 2, 1. From there, you can take it up for me. Gently bring it up to one side. Oh, yes, Kay. Over to the other side, and from there, you're gonna come all the way around into that heart center. Take a final big deep breath in. And out. You have done it. We have done it. And that was unbelievable. Such sick riding, and that's exactly what I expect from you on a fast and fun anytime. Thank you so much for joining me, as always, team. My name is Ben, and this has been Motosumo. Making sure you're clicking pause and save, because they're all saved in your workout history, and making sure you're funding us on social media as well. Thank you so much, team. Peace out, and lots of love. That is me out. That's Motosumo done out. Goodbye.